What's going on, guys? Just here a little bit after the game. I know a few hours after the game, but today, what a win! What a win in double overtime. Sharks got the win, and it wasn't pretty, as expected. The Sharks started well. I mean, the first period was kind of neutral. Both teams weren't able to get shots, period. Having a lot of trouble just putting shots at the net in general. Both teams very defensive-minded. Sharks have had a lot of trouble in the neutral zone. Second period, Sharks got a break. There was, the Blues were putting pressure on them, and then there's a penalty on the Blues, and we took advantage of it. Martin Havlat with a nice tip in. That was I don't know how he did that, but he was able to, like swinging a baseball. He put it right at the same level as Dan Boyle's shot, and it goes in. 1-0 Sharks. That second period, also the Sharks had to kill some penalties, which big positive into this game. A couple penalties were killed by the Sharks, something that's been an issue for us for a while. Then in the third, this is where teams adjust, and the Blues adjusted. They put a lot of good pressure on the Sharks in the first few minutes of the third. They got a deserving goal for their efforts. That first goal was all on Vlasic. Really screwed that one up. Couldn't stay with Patrick Berglund. But, it is what it is. Later, power play. There was just some issue with the killing that time. There was a transition play, and I don't know how we were caught. It was like a 3-on-2. It felt like 3-on-3, but we were out of position. Uh, Berglund gets another one after some good passing. So once again, I think we were trying to score on while penalty killing. I don't know if that's a good sign or not. But nevertheless, they tied it. The Sharks tied it, that is. Tommy Wingles. That goal pretty much is Tommy Wingles for getting it down there, down to the puck and playing behind the net. And then Desjardins was in the right place, right time for the play. I don't know how they did that, but with about 5 minutes to go, they were able to tie this game. And that's some different character in the Sharks team. I was questioning our bottom six when it comes to scoring, especially Tommy Wingles in the lineup. He's put shots on the net, but I always felt we needed better defending. But hell, I eat some crow. Todd McClellan did the right thing in putting in Tommy Wingles in the bottom six, and pretty much scored that goal, even though he's credited with the assist. Uh, so yeah, after a little bit of nothingness, the overtime period was painful to watch. That first overtime, you think the Blues were going to just score somewhere for us. The defense looked horrible, and the only defense we had was Niemi. If it weren't for him, this team should have lost. Honestly, that overtime, the Blues dominated us. All credit in the world. I really think the Sharks team was lacking the endurance or the I don't know, conditioning, if you want to call it. They didn't seem like they were going to finish. Those last 10 minutes of the overtime, it was ugly. Really ugly to watch. But Niemi stood on his head, and credit in the world to Niemi this night. He'll be good. You're as good as your last game. Sorry for rambling, but he's a streaky one, and tonight he came through for us. I don't know if it's just the Blues being a little inept offensively, which they've been, but it wasn't pretty. Second overtime comes around. The Sharks finally get some time in the ice. Martin Havlat with a one-timer. And who sets it up? Public enemy number one, Ryan Clough, the one that every LA Kings fan hates. Havlat with just perfect one-timer, went right between the defensemen. And I think Halak was screened by whoever the defenseman was covering that, so it went right on the inside and right barely between the post and Halak on the right and goes in. I don't know about Game 2. I'm not going to be able to watch it. Unfortunately, I'm going to be out of town, and I'm committed to doing a few things. But, let me know in the comments whenever you watch Game 2, and let me know, of course, what you thought of this game, what I missed. Gagliardi screwed up one of those wide-open chances, but it is what it is. Yeah, Game 2, I'm not going to be home. I'm not going to be able to watch it. Most likely, probably won't even have internet for that matter. So for those of you who watch Game 2, just use this video as comments. To kind of summarize it, because this is where I like viewer responses. I like helping out, getting help from my viewers to see what I missed or if they're things. I'm not going to see Game 2. Big key, though, is we can't dig ourselves a hole. We were very fortunate tonight, and as I said, we can't dig a hole. If we're down 2-0 or 3-0, they're going to play very good defense and almost sit on it. I really don't know what else to say on that. They're winning the puck battles is going to be tough. Hell, even the face-offs in the clutch are kind of tough on this team, as well as I thought there was a lot of offsides by this team early on. They're getting a little too antsy. They got to be very aware, cannot be casual. The puck battles in the neutral zone are going to really determine the Sharks can score on them or not. Uh, Blues offensively and that's so far. But they play defense and they are very good at just stifling our offense for the most part. This was one of those troll wins that we didn't really deserve because of the way we played in overtime. But at the end of the day, we all know it's about the scoreboard and the result. And Martin Havlat, Doug Wilson looks very genius so far with picking Havlat because when he's healthy, our team is so much better. And he may not be the MVP and most valuable, but he's definitely one of the most important players right now. If he's out, this team kind of gets weird offensively, but Havlat's the one guy who keeps us in. And Havlat was considered, a setup man, but he scored. That was a perfect one-timer tonight. And great going, Sharks. Just a remarkable win after I thought they were out of gas. So go Sharks. We'll see you guys after Game 3, and let me know what you guys thought of tonight. See you guys later.